let's start our day with the Spin&Gos, as you guys are aware. So we're going to start at the $30 level today. 3 Spin&Gos. And how our ladder's working is we have the spin here. Alright, we're going to play for a min 60. So the ladder is on once again every day, 3 days to start, or 3 Spin&Gos to start. If you win a Spin&Go, you move up in stakes. If you lose 2, you have to move down in stakes. So yesterday, we played 3, we lost 2 30s, and there were big spins too. Hi, hello, hello my friend. Hey, hey. So we lost a 180 and we lost a 120. We were down to the 15s, but then we won the 15s. We got to move back up, basically. So that's how this is working. Spin&Go ladder, basically. If we are winning a bunch, we're going to get up to the hundreds. If we are losing a bunch, we're going to get down to the like micro stakes. But I think it's a pretty good warm-up to start the day before the stream gets sort of hot and heavy. So, yeah, that's the plan. First of 3 Spin&Gos in the Spin&Go ladder. Okay, so we are in a heads-up pot here. 3-6-6. With King-Queen, I think we get to call a continuation bet here. It's such a dry, like nothing board that our King-High has some value. This Queen isn't such a bad kicker either. Check on the turn and see if they continue to bet here on the turn. We're not going to be able to continue. And the question is, do we bet the river? We could try and get them to fold some small pairs. That 4 is actually a pretty good card for the types of hands that I will have that might want to float the flop. But the problem is, when I think about it more, we called in the small blind, right? So when we just call in the small blind, we just don't hit any of this. We don't call any like 6-5 suited. Right? So it looks like we have a Broadway. I think they're pretty unlikely to fold their ace highs because we shouldn't hit that board. You see a raise and a call. Do we want to overcall the 10-5 suited? We're getting 5-1, so yes. If we were offsuit here with the 10-5, I'd just fold pre-flop, but I'm going to fire it up today. Okay. We fill up at the top pair, man. See a limp here? Or a check. I'm going to lead here at this pot. I think there's a lot of draws we can get value from. A 7, an 8, any 9x type hand. You know, like a queen jack type hand would be floating here as well. I think it's pretty likely that Big Vav decides to check back in this situation. So we don't want to let them do that for free in a 3-way pot. Warm-up spin number 1 of 3. We see an all-in for 12 big blinds here. And King 7 offsuit is super close, I think. Without antes, 12 big blinds here. By the book, I think we're just supposed to call here. Yeah, I'm going to call. It's definitely one I want to look into after the session. We don't really know anything about iRakes. GG. I guess we're still alive, but we don't know anything about iRakes, so I think what we should assume is probably they're just a regular and we should play by the book in this situation. In which case, when they shove 12 big blinds, if we're folding a hand like King 7, then they can shove quite a lot of hands because King 7's significantly ahead of average. I guess we'll get it in next hand. But I should make sure what I can call in that situation. Okay, we're not dead yet. I don't use any poker table management. Joe Dog. No, I just roll without it. Ace King against 8s here. Up top. Come on. Oh. Alright, GG. We lose the first 30. You guys, we're going to play our second warm-up spin of the day. It's our last chance on the 30. If we lose this one, we're going to have to move down to the 15s again. If we win, though, we can move up to the 60. So it's a money match, deciding match. Just today off work just to watch the intro. Thanks, man. Ah, we got another Minorino. Alright. Okay, spin number 2. I'm going to raise the ace jack to 50 against Nikki. 499, start with a check. Going to get a small bet in here for some protection. Get some value from a hand that just has a heart, but doesn't have a strong heart. Get raised to 80. I don't buy it. I think that they would bet a 9 on the flop. Extremely likely. I think it's pretty likely they just have like a draw here. Now 6 actually completes a lot of their draws, so I'd like to see them bluff on the river. I'd probably fold on that river if they bet again, because the 5-6, 3-6, 3-5 type hands got there, which are reasonable hands to bluff in that situation. Okay, yeah, we're gonna raise the 8-7. It's connected enough for me. So yeah, they raise Queen 5, which I think is a random hand to raise with there. Raise bluff, like raise bluff with a heart, or raise bluff with like a gut shot or something. You know, that's what I would do. Got on both spots. I give up. Check. I'm just giving up on the dream here. All right. E9 against Queen 9 here. That's the nuts. Mike, you're just flopping the Nizarinos. Nice hand. We're heads up, you guys. Exactly tied. 750 to 750. Heads up match for 60 bucks. And to move up in the spins. We're either going to be playing a 60 or 15 next round. We'll see if we can get it done. Going to check with the 7 deuce. We have a straight. Let's bet. Oh, that's a bad river. That's a bad river. Hearts get there. There's some full houses that get there. And a queen beats us. We beat nothing. They have to be turning a pair into a bluff, which just people don't do enough. We fold. Open the king 4, get a call. We see a 6-5-3. I'm going to go for a bet here. We have a very small percentage of showdown value with our king high. We obviously have our draw as well. I like to go for the bet instead. They call, 6 on the turn. Check, check, I like. 6 in the river. This might be a spot for a hero call. Okay, when they check, I think we lose. They have quads. But if they bet, I think they're going to check with all of their ace highs. They don't have as many 5s and 3s calling in the big blind as normal. The only thing that really works against us there, and probably why I would have ended up folding, is we block the straight draws we want them to have. Open, get a call. We see a lead for 40 on this board, actually. We're getting 5-1, so we'll call. The backdoor flush draw. Without the backdoor flush draw, we just fold king 3, obviously. But a jack or a queen gives us a straight draw, plus the spade draws, an ace on the turn. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to bluff here. Now, if they checked, I was going to bluff. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 7's against 8-9. Ah, oh, sucks to get called by that hand. Open ender. Kind of unlucky, guys. I think kind of unlucky. So we are 0 for 2 on the 30s. Our last warm-up spin of the day, unfortunately, is going to be a $15. We can win 150K if we win, but we need to win. After these spins, we are going to get back onto the normal stream, but warm-up spin number 3 had to move down in the ladder. And we got our 3rd min spin of the day. All right, well, let's make it happen at least. King Jack suited, limp. Archer, limps. Okay, we're going to raise it up. I think 80 is a good size here. Okay, it's a pretty good flop. There's also a lot of draws out here. There's a lot of draws that our opponents can have. On the king 9-8, spades, all the straight draws and stuff like that. They can have a 9 or an 8, which is going to have a difficult time folding to our flop bet. So I think we should go on the bigger side, about 2/3 there. I'm going to raise the king jack. We're going to bet really small here, though. Like, we're going to have a lot of bluffs, but also it's a super dry board. There's not a lot going on, right? Like, jack 3-3. They need a flush draw or a jack or a 3. You know, it's kind of tough. Raise up to 60. Yeah, again, we're going to call the min raise here. I think we're connected enough. Now we have a king 7-5. We flop middle pair. This is kind of awkward with how much money's in the pot and our hand. We benefit from getting protection from a lot of bad turn cards, but then again, it's a lot to risk here. Having to risk 350 to win 165 with our middle pair. It's going to show a profit, but I think just a small one. So I'm going to call and play turns. Be able to read the situation on turns. Their sizing, barrel frequency, etc. Cheers, tough spot. Thanks, man. And fold on the turn. Pick up a gutter, but the 8 is a pretty bad card for us. King 6. If we get a fold here, we'll shove. If we get a raise, it's kind of close to a shove. Because a shove will fold. Dang it. Okay. Ace King wins the big one there. And it looks like we're going to go heads up here in a second. Oh. So we're heads up. Do 7, not going to make the cut. Here we go. Come on, man. Oh! We gotta walk. We should start limping. 5-3, I'm just going to fold, though. Pretty bad hand. Min raise call. Check. Okay, I fold. I fold, man. Queen 5 suited, though. It's not going to be a fold. Against 9s. That's bad news, okay. The spins today did not go so well. We went 0 for 3, lost the 30, the 30, the 15. But I did my best, and hopefully we'll get them tomorrow. Starting at the $15 level with 1 to go, where we either move down to the 7 or back up to the 30. So we'll see.